Hello everyone! Here is Allura's overview of the new MAC Jeanius Collection. This collection will be in stores March 3rd, and probably about a week before that it will be available online for you to buy. All of the information, like how much each of these items costs, the release date, things like that, information about the collection will be on the blog. So just go to the bottom bar and go to the links that I'll put to Allura. I will have photos and swatches of each of the items, and then I will also soon be posting reviews of each of the items after I get to test out the products and wear them for a while. So make sure you check the bottom bar and check the links that I put there. Alright, let's get on to the overview. First, let's look at the 4 limited edition eyeshadows. And from left to right, the colors are White Genius, Stovepipe Black, Motorhead, and Diva in Distress. And as you can see, each of these has a design that's sort of pressed into them on the top. And you can see that there's this sort of rugged pattern to mimic what you would see on a pair of jeans. I suspect that with most eyeshadows like this that come out with these limited edition collections, that the surface is sort of a spray-on, so that texture will definitely wear off as you get down in the pan more and use the product more. And probably also the coloration on the top. You can see, for example, on the left, very left white color, there's sort of like a white and silver or gray color on the top to give it that texture, and that will probably wear off as you use the product. As you can see from that teeny tiny little Prussian eyeshadow pan that I put there, that these from the Jeanius collection are much bigger. They are 3 grams. A normal eyeshadow is 1.5 grams, so these eyeshadows are twice as big as a normal eyeshadow. Now, a normal eyeshadow costs $14.50, and these eyeshadows cost $19.50. Okay, moving on to swatches. First I'm going to swatch this white color, which is called White Genius. And as you can see, the main color is this pearlescent white color, and then that button in the middle that you would see on a pair of jeans, that button on the surface, is a silver color. Okay, so like in all my other videos, I'm going to swatch these eyeshadows with an eyeshadow brush so that you can actually see how they apply. So starting with this main color, this white color, as you can see right away, that overspray, silver overspray, has come off. So it definitely is not going to last very long. It's just there for a design and to look cute. Okay, so that's the main color. Again, this white shimmery color has some silver sparkles in it. And then with a clean brush, I'm going to get this silver color, which actually is not really a silver color, as you can see. It's just an overspray. So that's not going to last very long. Alright, but for what it's worth, it was silver before. Moving on to Stovepipe Black. As you can see, this is a very dark gray color, and it has sort of black sparkles in it. And it comes off as this metallic gray color. Very pretty. I'm going to put just another layer on to darken it up. And then the button color is a copper color. And again, it's just an overspray. Third is Motorhead, and as you can see, it's sort of this dark mid-tone navy blue color. There's 1 layer. Let's try 2 layers. It's a little powdery, but as you can see, it's this shimmery blue color. Last is Diva in Distress, and this is supposed to be a gray color, but it definitely has this sky blue undertone to it. And it comes off as a very metallic, shimmery light gray color with a slight hint of that sky blue color that I was talking about. Alright, so up close here are the 4 eyeshadows. Now, I've swatched these over Urban Decay Primer Potion. The swatches individually that I showed you before, those were not over primer, because I want you to be able to see how the product works just kind of raw on the skin. And then these are over primer, so you can see that the color is a little bit better, but really these eyeshadows are pretty good. They're pretty pigmented, and they look really nice. They're shimmery. There aren't any matte colors in this collection. It's these 4 shimmery colors, but they are pretty good quality from what I can see. Next up we have the Penultimate Brow Marker, and this is supposed to be in a universal brown color. The Penultimate Brow Marker is $17.50. Here's what the tip looks like, and as you can see it's a very, very sharp, fine tip. Okay, let's see how this brow marker works. And you can get a very thin line because the tip is very, very narrow. And of course you would be wanting to draw very thin, short strokes to sort of mimic your eyebrow here. Okay, that's my very sad attempt at drawing an eyebrow. But as you can see, it is a nice sort of neutral brown color. Probably suits a lot of people's hair color, and you can get a very fine application here to sort of mimic your eyebrows. Okay, and then of course you don't want your eyebrows to sort of be melting off throughout the day, so let's see how well this sticks onto the skin. And I'm just using a makeup wipe here. So with a makeup wipe, I mean, it comes off, which is fine. I mean, you want makeup to come off with a makeup wipe, so that kind of makes sense. Now, just using my finger, there's just a tiny bit of fading, but I mean, that's a pretty good staying power for the marker there.